Blade Tidwell, former second-round pick. He was my number one pitching prospect in the system. He's probably going to be number two when I update, but it's still incredible stuff. Fastball, that'll touch 97, wipeout slider, developing a changeup. I would guess he probably starts back in Double-A with the opportunity to get to Triple-A at some point this season. Tyler Stuart, he either led or for most of the year led all of minor league baseball in ERA, and he was a sixth-round pick reliever that the Mets converted to a starter, much like they did with Christian Scott, which has proven to be a great example. I think Stewart right now is lacking that third pitch and might end up going back to the bullpen in the future. But I would expect him to probably join Blade Tidwell in Double-A. Dom Hamill is a pitcher that I'm especially high on, probably more so than most in the community. I think his stuff really reminds me of Seth Lugo in a lot of ways. It's got that mid-90s fastball that'll touch like 95 with kind of that life and jump on it. He's got a big-time breaking ball, upwards of 3,000 RPMs that gets a ton of swing and misses. He's got to hone in on the third pitch. Otherwise, he could be kind of in that in-between area that Lugo was, where it was like, is he a starter? Is he a reliever? But I think he accomplished what he needed to in Double-A, and I would expect him to start the year in Triple-A Syracuse. Justin Jarvis, as you mentioned, from the Mark Canha trade, not really a big stuff guy. Kind of looks more like a long reliever in my eyes, and I think he'll certainly be in Triple-A Syracuse where he ended the season. I'd be interested to see, is he in the Triple-A rotation, or is he used like a long reliever, bulk innings guy out of the bullpen there? And last one, we'll touch on Calvin Ziegler quickly. He just came back at the end of the year from injuries. I believe he tore his quad or hamstring or something like that. He missed almost all the year with that. Came back, had a 1-2-3 inning with 3 strikeouts in his only appearance. But the stuff is obviously
Insane.
legitimate when he's healthy. It's
Yeah.
up to 96, 97, big time downer curveball. And back when we interviewed him back on our old show back in the day, I remember asking about his changeup, and he held up a baseball with a splitter grip on it. And he's like, I throw a split change now. So he needs to keep, refining that pitch, but he carries a baseball around almost all the time, spreading his fingers to make the splitter grip more efficient. So he just walks around in his downtime with a baseball. So not going to bet against him.
No.
And the pitching is coming along in the Mets minor league system. It's been a bit, but it's coming along.